Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me. So, now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego? Complicates things.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels.
You're good. Levioso, that's it.
If only Paul would like to loose with this adept. Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows and...
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep... Again, well done today. I shall reach out... All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer...
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was certainly good
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling, and I didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again...
I've dueled enough.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when... You know, you might be a perfect fit.
Exclusive and
Excellent. Knew I was... If you want to get the most out of... Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of... You just have to be...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if you'll perform. Look for Luke and Brattleby. Till next time.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Lumos.
I think
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Too afraid to fight, you scurvy cur? Ha! I dare say you've heard of my proficiency with a blade. Off to count your hogs.
Revelio.
From the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you fancy a mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim!
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Lumos. Accio. Leviosa.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about...
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian,
Imagine it's quite something to see.
how does cross wands work exactly?
It's our way of determining the school's growth and to liven things.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining part.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you... Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next... So, Keds...
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Leviosa!
You're better than that!
Stupid one.
Leviosa! Leviosa!
Don't shy away now.
Accio.
Leviosa!
What to duel? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this...
Brilliant.
I shall. Again, congratulations on your... Hope to see you back here again.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first class is...
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from... Seems Professor Fig taught you... I'd wager there's a good deal more to...
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the detail.
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get... Regardless, you must... In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you out... Now, regarding... We've arranged to replace the supplies lost...
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will... You've managed your classes well with a borrowed one.
Can you tell me more about...
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients. Professor Sharp asked that they have...
I've never heard of it.
A spellcraft is a recipe. I shall explain more about them when...
I'm eager to get to...
Very well. Perhaps Sebastian...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is he'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's
Rookwood?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, you've no time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the...
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink.
Is he?
More frequently than one. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well. But first, I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first. Such experience is...
I'll start on the task. Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where... Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio! Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignment.
Marvelous. Let us give the old men... Remember to be deliberate in your
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
dropped one of the crystal balls in divination. Shattered everywhere. I was mortified. I will say that Professor...
Revelio!
Honestly, the way some of those...
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, I don't...
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks if I know Hogwarts, and I do...
Have you gained any int?
I did discover that casting...
Are there any other
Yes, a few. If I can work out the riddle of...
If I have the time, I may look. Lumos!
Do come and find me if you start.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Why would I want to hear what you're...
Lenora?
You did? How?
I found the location.
All very logical. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad someone... The moth! I should have seen that.
Fur like silk. What shine?
I fell asleep in Transfiguration.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio.
Why are those uniforms so fashionable?
Revelio.
What do you want? I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. 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 Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new child. I'm told you're in dire need of support. Is this your first foray into the...
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already named.
Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told...
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potions.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do within... And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke... I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin's blooming pit. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some...
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as...
I'm eager to try it out.
And the bond between you and your wand, do not be surprised at your new wand. I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of further assistance.
You'd think knowing spell.
Behave, damn you! What I like about just my cousin recently became an abhorrer. I've seen good headmasters, headmistresses also, but not him. Sack him and be done with it, I say!
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
an inquiring mind.
Revelio. Accio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. I take it you've had a
I'm afraid I haven't.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course, it is not without complexity. But that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress.
That's certainly so.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like... But I shall let Professor Weasley do the tea. A potting table and a potion station. Yes? Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want. Wait. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything... Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. As it's your first time in, I also offer ready-made drafts for all. But for now, what can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Protego! Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be...
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm heading away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion. But what say we get...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
killing him at all. Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Leviosa. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Look out! That's right, you lumbering louse. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Potato. Stupid one.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two...
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer.
Reparo. I'll go and see what he wants.
Revelio.
Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio. Protego.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Don't know when students began arriving by flying carriage to Hogwarts, but after that dragon attack, I'd wager they'll stick to boats and trains.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was. Revelio.
I don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the...
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is what?
I do not. Gringotts got... No, I dare say after what happened...
They're after the locket. You said...
Yes, yeah. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be... Once you've honed your defensive... I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos.
only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone
hates you. Why?
But I wanted to make some new friends, and so I bought my collection. My gobstone collection, that is. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
I haven't much interest in a game that's...
Only if you lose. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with... Imelda is one of the worst losers. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in...
Rather an...
I'll say. Anyway, I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get you...
If I knew that, again... Whoever hid my gobstones...
Haven't you any friend?
Not really. Natty said hello.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate... I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone.
Revelio. I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much student... When you're finished... You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Potato! Leviosa! Accurate!
I'm the one! Levioso!
Accio!
There goes my way.
Leviosa! Come on! Accio!
You're better than that!
Levioso! Potato!
Is that all you've got? Leviosa!
Potato!
Super fight!
Act like a winner.
that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. You'd better keep practicing if you... I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan.
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would be one. Accio.
Good one!
Levioso.
Excellent form!
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good.
Thank you.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you, and...
I finished all of the...
Glad to hear it.
Should be.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues. Your spellcasting has... I would rather we not... Let us begin. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my...
So I hear. She tells me you must continue to work with her. And that said, I don't wish to... So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
What are you up to now?
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an... Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention.
I've never even met him.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but so...
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we...
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution. Aside from wanton destruction of property...
How concerned...
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place. She and I have had our entanglements.
Thank you.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Quietly now.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Clear now. No need for us to about. I'll be quiet until the job and all.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
silent as a grave.
Leviosa!
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Lumos. Lumos. Of course, traces of ancient magic.
That's it.
Revelio.
Lumos. Where might this lead?
Accio. Levioso.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Lumos.
Revelio.
Stupid boy. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Levioso. Levioso.
here. It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly, detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You cannot be serious. Goblins, working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and High. Might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Future champion coming through.
Hello there.
Hello, Lucan.
Excellent idea.
That'd be...
Accio! Incendio!
Good one.
Accio! Incendio!
That's it.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan.
Oh, stop. Seriously, well done. Plus, you'll be even...
Hello, Lucan.
Big match today. It all come. Ready for a shot?
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Then let's get...
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio. Stupefy. Accio.
There goes my way.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Come on.
Levioso.
Incendio.
Stupefy.
Don't shy away.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Levioso.
Potato. Stupefy.
You're better than that.
Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
Mind the one!
Stupefy. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Accio.
Act like a winner!
Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
They made a crop's breakfast out of...
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Accio.
Keep on more!
Stupefy. Leviosa. You're better than that. Stupefy. Accio.
Act like a winner!
Incendio. Leviosa.
Okay. Don't shy away now. Leviosa.
Stupefy. Is that all you've got? Potato. Stupefy.
Behind the one!
Stupefy. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy. Accio.
I could never duel like that. What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
You earned it! You are it. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Revelio.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your...
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's Fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Pardon me, Professor.
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your pot. Done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that one.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. And for that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese...
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they... and good, as you do seem...
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to...
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new...
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. Only cost me my...
I do wonder about
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants. Friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
That was it! Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Revelio.